Peace, love, and light. I am Damri Alma Bay. This is Eden Rose, and Eden Rose is a way of life. I'm here today because I'm being called to do a reading live on YouTube, which I haven't been called to do in a very long time. In fact, I haven't been called to do a reading at all in a really long time. So I'm happy to be here. I was a little bit nervous, actually, strangely enough. Maybe that has to do with the reading, maybe it doesn't. But the energy that I'm tapping into feels a little bit nervous. Okay. So, what's going on? Okay, so there's an energy of finally having something in your hands, finally having, I want to say control, but it is control, but it's like in the steering wheel, it feels more than control. That sounds silly, but there's an essence of finally having control, finally having the writer's pen, finally having the steering wheel, finally getting a chance to drive. It's like putting it's a very aware energy. It's a very conscious energy. It's like finally truly being in the driver's seat and actually driving, actually steering. That's kind of strange. That's all I'm getting from that card. Bear with me because I'm reading a deck that I haven't really read in a long time. So, okay. So this is in alignment with. So I did a reading earlier that I didn't record. I wrote actually the reading, and it's in alignment with that reading. And what it talks about is there's this path, this space that it's like you could have gone one way and then you could have gone another way, or you had a choice to make, or you could be in that choice right now. But what I'm seeing is there's a choice, or there was a choice. And the path that you're on, the path that you've chosen, or the path that you choose, first of all, either way, there is a momentum that is going to be greater or broader, or there is a positive momentum, regardless of which one you choose. But the one that you choose is truly going to be the one that is that you're guided toward, that you're meant to move toward. So it's almost like this. It's almost like this. There's this celebratory energy of different energetic forces coming together, and not only recognizing that you are you've made this choice, but they're also participating in the unfolding of the path that this choice then leads you on. Wow. So someone has been manifesting like whoa. Someone's been manifesting like crazy. Why I say that is because it's all wands that are coming out, all rods, all physical manifestation, the power of going from thought into having something tangible in your hand. This is it's just well, what I feel is that there has, even if you're not really noticing it, you've been manifesting specifically. You've been focusing specifically on manifesting something, or something new. I mean, I guess you always manifest something new, but there's like this there's like this strong energy of something is brewing, something that you've been cooking up, something that you've been creating. And I guess I don't know if I'm gonna need to actually read tarot because I need some more inspiration. Storylines kick in all of a sudden. I was gonna just read. I'm reading like a regular deck, right? I don't know if you can see that. The lights are crazy in here. But for some reason, yeah. So okay. So the path that you've chosen, or the path that you know is the right path for you, is has given you, or is giving you, this opportunity to really kind of, formulate. You spent a lot of time formulating how you were going to create this, and what it's kind of done is allowed you to have this space within you where, this new thing is going to come forth from. It sounds crazy, but there's like this new space that you're creating from. You used to do things in one way, and now all of a sudden there's been a shift. You've recognized your strengths and your weaknesses. It's almost like you're using them to your greatest ability. This path that you're taking, this choice that you made, this or the choice that I mean, maybe I'm talking to you right now and you're actually making the choice right now. I don't know. But what I'm seeing is there's a choice that needs to be made, or that has been made, and that choice is in perfect alignment with where you're going and what is actually meant for your path. So it's almost like this whole rest assured, that feeling that you feel, the strength that you feel, is is the reflection of the transition, the shifts that you made in order to, or at when you made this decision. In order to even make the decision, there were a lot of things, I feel, that sort of fell, into being, or fell into place, or you experienced a lot of things that, created you to be who you needed to be in order to make this change. It's almost like you shifted into being this person who is capable of making this decision. And then the decision that you made is entirely in alignment with where you're supposed to be going anyway. So you followed your intuitive calling, and that's being acknowledged here. What's also being acknowledged is, again, I'm getting the intention to create this. I've been brewing, I've been stirring this up, I've been coaxing something, I've been creating something, and now it's coming into fruition. Now it's going to manifest. You're being acknowledged right now in this reading for whatever, attention, work that you've put into creating something. And you're being asked to recognize that you are, it's an accomplishment. The strength that it allowed, or that it took for you to allow this to be, is being recognized. That's a nice little message. Pretty little message. Not nice, but pretty. Kind, happy, sweet. Okay. Yeah, and now it's just time to kind of wait for the ships to come in. Now it's just kind of time to be on your A game. Now it's time to be, in alignment with that intuitive, knowing within yourself, and wait for all the ships to come in, because you've put in the energetic work that is necessary. This is like a nice little confirmation, like, good job. The universe is, you know, there with you. You're moving in accordance. You're moving in alignment with, you know, the creation. You're moving in alignment with love and truth. You're moving in alignment with, you know, expansion. That's a really pretty message. Sorry, I know it's pretty, but it is. It's like it's beautiful. It's like sweet. It feels really sweet. It feels really like acknowledging this graduation, acknowledging where your energy is. So is there any more? I'm not going to do a very long reading. I'm just going to keep it short. Let's get clarity on everything really quick. Yeah. This is a stepping. Oh yeah. Okay. So where you felt stuck before, it's just like more like, oh, good job. Where you were stuck before, you're no longer stuck. Where you were focused before, you're no longer focused. It's like this. There was this very strong anguish within you that maybe not strong anguish, but there was an anguish. There was a part within you that really, really, truly needed shifting, and you've been able to shift it. It's crazy how I'm not getting like a storyline, even though I brought out the tarot, because that was the point, right? To get like a really distinct storyline, but I'm really just not. It's like you were able to shift energy, and now you're what you wanted to create was actually stepping forth and coming true. Everything that had a dark cloud over it is having this new space where you can just, what is this, Seven of Cups? Yeah, everything is going in your favor. Your everything is going in your favor. There's like nothing else to say. I feel like I'm saying the same thing over and over and over again. Everything is going to be going in your favor. Everything is going in your favor, even if it doesn't seem like it is. It's almost like that intuitive aspect, that's where you need to go every time it seems like it isn't, perfectly going in your favor, because it actually is. It's like staying in that energy where you're in charge of your intuitive process. You're in charge of um, what's actually occurring in your space, because of the fact that you're, whatever it is your routine is, your energy, where you're directing your energy is right on track right now. So this is a happy message that just says keep on keeping on. Be prepared. um, you're waiting for the ships to come in. You're waiting for things to actually come into place and be where they're supposed to be. But it's time to make sure that you're just in that space and aware that your work is not done, because your work is never done, right? There's always expansion, there's always moving forward, but your work, as far as creating this thing, is to now be who you've become as a result of creating this thing for yourself. And super duper thumbs up from the universe. So I will that these messages are received in clarity and in love. And thank you for watching. Bye. Mm-hmm.